Hey everybody, it's Andy from James Neve. Had a really good question that came in from a landlord client last week to ask if they could put their rent up during the tenancy agreement, so during the process of a tenancy, so what we class as a fixed term agreement. The simple answer is no. You are bound to the terms of that contract for the length of the contract. In theory, obviously, if a tenant's agreed to put the rent up, you can do that. But reality is, why would they during the terms of a fixed contract? There are a couple of bits to note from that. So some contracts will have a built-in rent increase point. So for example, if it was, say, a 24-month contract, there might be a clause that says after month 12, the rent will go up by X amount. Could be tied to RPI, or could just be an agreed figure at the start of the contract. So that obviously would be fine. And if you're in what's classed as a rolling periodic contract, so you've come to the end of your first term, nothing new's been signed and the tenancy is just rolling period to period, which is normally month to month, then you could do what's called a Section 13 notice to put rents up. So there is a mechanism that way to do it. What we would encourage though is always open, transparent discussion with tenants, and certainly it's a conversation that's coming up a lot at the moment at the renewal of the tenancy agreement point, so normally after the first year. Landlords are fairly switched on to the fact that the market's very strong in terms of rent increase at the moment. So asking price on new rents coming to the market is very high. There's a lot of competition for each property. It's not really a favourable market where tenants want to be moving around. There's not many options about for them, which is really difficult and very hard to manage for many people in that situation. So we're finding that some landlords are really trying to push rents up on increase. We're encouraging good, open, transparent conversations, because you've also got to be conscious of the tenants and what is affordable in the current climate. So sensible conversation. Good tenants are worth their weight in gold. If they're paying the rent, they're looking after your property, they're good people, then actually you want to keep them happy and settled and in your properties as well. So it's not all about the numbers and the money. There's a sensible discussion to be had, and hopefully a happy compromise. From a tenant's perspective, you probably don't want to be moving on at the moment unless you really want to, because there's not much choice and asking prices on new lets are really going up. So it's a really interesting conversation. The simple answer, can I put my rent up during a fixed term tenancy, is no. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, do drop me a line at andy@jamesneve.co.uk. Thanks for all the nice feedback I've been getting on these videos. It's really appreciated. If this has been useful, please like and share. Many thanks. Bye.